The former director of Clovis's Senior Meals Program pled Tuesday morning to embezzling from the organization last year. Cherise Pettis, 35, faces up to 7 years in prison, 3 years for the initial charge, and a possible sentence enhancement of 1 or 4 years. Sentencing is scheduled for 1:30 December 23rd. Clovis Municipal Schools is seeking volunteers to serve on an equity council to drive continuous improvement and equity-focused educational systems. The Equity Council aligns with the New Mexico Public Education Department's plan to meet the requirements of the Yazzie/Martinez versus State of New Mexico lawsuit with a 4-part strategy. By a 4-0 vote with reservations noted, the Curry County Commission approved a deal to retain Spectra for management of the Curry County Event Center and Fairgrounds. The contract calls for a $7,000 monthly management fee, 20% of gross revenue generated by the facility in excess of $600,000, and up to $12,000 in other incentives. If you are on the road today, BSNF railroad repair work is scheduled on US 62 to 180 in Eddy County. New Mexico Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham threw her political weight behind a public pension reform proposal Tuesday that would increase retirement contributions by taxpayers and most state and local government workers. In a statement, Lujan Grisham announced her endorsement of a so-called profit-sharing model that links cost of living increases for retirement payouts to the performance of pension investments. Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham will also be among those in Washington for the U.S. Capitol Christmas tree lighting ceremony. This year's tree traveled over 1,500 miles from the Carson National Forest in northern New Mexico. It's a 60-foot blue spruce that will be adorned with thousands of ornaments made by New Mexico school children and community members. Lujan Grisham, along with the members of the state's congressional delegation, will deliver remarks during Wednesday's ceremony. State government income for New Mexico is exceeding expectations set out by agency economists. A revenue tracking report from the legislature on Tuesday showed state general fund income of $8 billion for the fiscal year that ended June 30th. The city of Clovis will be closing the westbound curb lane and eastbound center lane between Sheldon and Wallace on 7th Street from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. tomorrow. 22 students have been selected from the Clovis High School Freshman Academy and High School to perform with the 2020 All-State Ensemble. The auditions for the New Mexico Music Educators Association were held on November 5th at Eastern New Mexico University. Students prepared 2 audition pieces and had to sight read in front of a judge. Selection was based on their overall score from those auditions. The Curry County DWI Task Force will meet on Thursday at 4 p.m. in the Commission Chambers at the Curry County Administration Complex. Deputies in Chaves County reported that a 6-year-old boy brought a gun to a school yesterday. Deputies received the call about 9:30 a.m. after a teacher at Sunset Elementary found the loaded .22 caliber revolver. Deputies say the boy brought the gun to show it to other students but didn't intend to hurt anyone. Law officials notified the Children, Youth, and Families Department and the Juvenile Probation Office. It's unclear where he got the gun from and if any adults will face charges. Campaign pledges made by Democratic presidential candidates to ban hydraulic fracturing by the oil and natural gas sector would have dire economic consequences for New Mexico and the rest of the United States if implemented. There would be billions of dollars in lost tax revenue and thousands of layoffs if a ban was imposed on fracking. New Mexico is enjoying a windfall of tax revenue and other economic benefits from an oil boom concentrated in the Permian Basin, which straddles parts of southeastern New Mexico and West Texas. Industry experts say drilling in the region is still on pace to set production records for 2019, and state economists say income for the last fiscal year surpassed forecasts by $85 million.